And we're live on the interwebs. Hey, what's up, everybody? JayzTwoCents here with my good friend, and I do mean that with every ounce of my heart. This crazy fucker right here waving his hand, Jerry, a.k.a. Barnacles. What's up, buddy?
Yay! Same old shit, different day.
We have some things to talk about today, but for the most part, this is going to be pretty unscripted. And for a while there, I thought we weren't even going to be able to interact with anybody because the fact that the chat wasn't working all frickin' day. Anyway, we're going to roll that intro and we'll get into it. Take it away, Jerry.
All right. Hey, what's going on? It's the Tech Talk Show number 49 with Jay and Jerry. We're going to talk about stuff and things that isn't scripted. Yeah, because it's awesome. And you know you want to watch it, so don't go away. Hit that like button. Yeah, woo! I like the song. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, we were supposed, yeah, somebody pointed out we're only a minute late, or I'm only a minute late. So we were supposed to have a guest on tonight. One of the contributors to the fundraising campaign. He is in the military, and he is stationed out in South Korea. We were all set to go up until a few hours ago, and then he just all of a sudden stopped communicating. So I'm assuming he may have had some like last minute duty he had to do or something. Maybe he had to take a duty. I have no idea. So hope everything's cool on his end.
I think his unit probably came under fire, so he's outside throwing grenades.
Sorry.
He's throwing grenades and setting up and using IEDs.
You said unit, so I had to giggle.
I bet he's in the military. Probably has a big unit. You know what I'm saying?
I was actually looking forward to getting him on here today, and we'll get him on another time. But he actually does 3D printing himself. He printed a Terminator head like you did after you did it.
Oh, so, did he really? See this?
Yeah.
I'll have to get a link from you after the show.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what kind of printer he has. It looks very open. Like yours is kind of just like a cube. His seems like it has like 3 tall towers, and then the whole print head moves up and down, not the table.
Oh, wait a second. Are you talking about Zeo Fox?
Yeah, that's our guest.
Oh, derp. Okay, sorry, I wasn't connecting things. No, he has a Delta. No, I know exactly what printer he has.
Is that a good one?
Yeah, no, that's a really good one. And I'm actually like depressed he's not on the show now because I know him really well.
Yeah, we'll get him on here another night. Like I said, he's in the Air Force station in South Korea. It's like he was all set to be on. I don't know what happened. So,
do you know what his job is?
I have no idea. That's what I was going to ask him.
I actually know his job because I've actually talked to him and streamed with him before. He puts the missiles on the jets. He's the guy that actually goes out and takes the safeties off of them and actually mounts them on the hard points on the jets.
I bet you that was a little bit of a learning curve.
Yeah, you don't. I'm pretty sure you don't want to drop them. That's probably like the biggest thing is like, yeah, you're not going to want to drop that or you're going to have a bad day.
Yeah, I knew he was in the Air Force, but I know exactly what he did.
He's a missile jockey.
So, guys, I adjusted the mic down a little bit from my video, so give me some feedback if you guys still think it's too bassy.
Oh, you sound sexy. I want bass too, though. Do I sound sexy? Yeah.
And if you guys can't tell, I'm getting a little backed up again. You can kind of see over there the pile of boxes that's building up in this room, only because...
I see a horror! I see a horror over there, Jay!
You do see a horror block back there.
There's a horror back there. Block.
Yeah, she's paid well.
It's so funny. I remember Nerd Block. When they tweet or something, everybody likes a nerdy horror.
Yeah, didn't they retweet that?
They did. They retweeted that when I said that in my video of like everybody likes a nerdy horror, and then they retweeted everybody likes a nerdy horror. I was like, wow, really? That's awesome.
So did you know that AMD is now getting into the SSD game?
No. So they're going to make slow SSDs to go with their slow processors?
They're making 120 gigabyte, 240 gigabyte, and 480 gigabyte R7 SSDs. Now they make fantastic gaming RAM that work both on Intel and AMD systems. But the fact that they're branding, well, and here's the thing, they're not really like AMD. I mean, they're rebranding OCZ drives. They're really like, I think, Vertex drives, but still they're going to be AMD branded R7. So my question is how pricing is going to be compared to OCZ. But hey.
Oh no. I just checked the chat and it made me sad. Infected Gamer said I'm bossy. Am I bossy, Jay?
You are a little bossy.
I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. I won't be bossy no more.
Don't you remember in your vlog when you just like shoved me out of the way to get to Paul and then you didn't let me talk on the live stream?
Oh my God! Are you still harboring that? Stop! It never. Okay, Jay, I am sorry. I would like to publicly apologize to Jay for the way that I just shoved him out of the way to get to Paul.
Yeah, I only bring that up honestly because I rewatched those vlogs today.
I am really sorry, Jay. I will make it up to you. I promise. I am sorry. Next time, I will let you shove me out of the way next time we're at an event together.
I don't know if I'm that strong.
Okay, I will aid you in the direction to travel.
Hold on, Jerry. I'm going to get you. Beep, beep. Anyway, I have to give a shout out to
I don't know how
Alberto.
this machine works. I don't know how this machine works, Jay.
Alberto Gomez tweeted me this coffee right here. I promised him I would tweet out, or not tweet out, but give him a shout out because he tweeted me a coffee right there. See the fruit of your 3 seconds of labor? I appreciate that.
Sad. I want a tweeted coffee. Can
Oh,
somebody
come
tweet
on.
me a coffee
Haven't
and
you
say that Jay got a coffee, so here's a coffee for you?
Haven't
What?
you been tweeted like, oops, haven't you been tweeted like $1,800 worth of coffee or something?
I have got, well, like closer to like $17.50, but yes. But
Yeah.
you can never have, but a single Starbucks coffee eats up like half that. So
I know, right?
Starbucks. So
Except for right now during treat receipt, if you just go around and be like, "You gonna keep your receipt? No, can I have it? Okay, thanks." Then you come back later. I've done that.
oh, that's actually smart. Why didn't I ever do that? I always get the. Yeah, I should have just like totally got people's treat receipts because nobody goes back and gets a second coffee, do they? Do they, Jay?
I have.
Oh my God.
All right, so I've seen some people asking what's going on with the fundraiser. I'm only bringing this up because I'm not pimping it out anymore. I mean, we're just under $5,000 earned. You guys can see behind me what it's gone towards. I'm still ironing out the 4,500, and if we reach the 5,000 giveaway, I'm up to like $1,600 worth of stuff I'm giving away hardware-wise, and that's going to cost me a fortune in shipping because I'm going to open it up to anyone in the world where giveaways are legal. You know, some countries have actually outlawed giveaways. Like, you can't. That's so weird to me.
Did you know there's states in the United States where you can't even have like a contest or a lottery?
Well, actually, yeah, I do know that because that's
Like,
why.
you do giveaways, but you just can't do a contest someplace. It's weird.
Well, that's the thing. I had to specifically make sure I followed the rules because if I was to say specifically, like, I could only give away the items to people who contributed to the fundraiser, that's actually considered an online lottery, which is illegal, very illegal. And we're talking a massive fine.
Like
So-
pyramid scheme illegal.
Well, I don't know. It's so weird. They consider it a lottery. If you give money and a chance to get something in return, even if it's dollars or an item, it's considered a lottery. So that's why I couldn't be like, all right, it's only open to the contributors, because then I would be breaking federal law.
Hey Jay, somebody said that asking if we are sponsored by Gunner tonight. We actually are not.
No, but my eyes certainly thank them.
We just want to be sexy.
Remember in my video, guys, I said Gunners didn't want to send me these. I had to be like, please, please, my eyes need it. I like how your ring light is sitting right on your pupils. You look half cyborg. look in the stream when. Look in the stream. It's literally like on your pupil. It's like a little hologram targeting system on your eye.
That's creepy looking.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. So I didn't actually know that AMD was going to be rebranding SSDs for or OCZ drives.
So I've had their stuff before, and it's pretty good. The RAM's good.
OCZ on their SSDs though have had some ups and downs, but mostly ups for the most part.
I've only had one SSD from, it was a 128 gig, and it's actually still thumping along in the system next to me, so I can't complain.
I went on a little bit of a YouTube binge the other day, and I was actually watching a lot of your old videos. I don't know why. I just got really bored. I'm like, let's watch Jerry from his roots and see how he's progressed over time. And I was
Please
watching.
tell me you had pants on. Yeah, let's just continue on. Yeah.
So yeah, I was watching your Dual 680 unboxing. I love the start of your video. Hey guys, Jerry here, going to bring you a video today about unboxing my 680s. And I was like, where's the funny intro? Where's the freaking knucklehead I know?
I don't know. A switch flipped at some point, and I just became totally comfortable in front of the camera. Before that, I was just like, yeah, I got a box and there's stuff in it, and I'm gonna show you what's in the box. Yeah.
Okay.
Like.
So the last couple of nights, I've done some live streams. Not last night, but 2 nights prior to that, I did some live streams on Twitch. You guys can find me on Twitch/JayzVFX, JAYSVFX. You can find Jerry over there as well under Barnacle channel. And I find it so funny that right around the time you and I start streaming again, you streamed last night, I streamed 2 nights. Now they're like, we're going to start muting all streams that have third-party music playing. And you guys know I like to listen to, my Spotify or something when I'm streaming. And not only that, they're removing all past recorded gameplays. You're going to have to go in and highlight the things you want to keep because they're going to be cleaning house and wiping out all saved videos.
I did not know that, but I don't think I have anything worth saving. So
no, I'm just thinking about the people who've made their living on Twitch. And do you let's say you've got 1,000 previous broadcasts. You're going to go in and re-highlight everything? No. I couldn't imagine that. So I think this is the start, though, of the YouTube takeover.
I agree. I think YouTube buying Twitch, you're going to slowly start seeing Twitch just morph into the same rule set as YouTube. You're going to be seeing channels getting taken down way faster. You're going to see a lot of automated stuff, like identifying if you play music on the stream and immediately like killing you down. You're going to have strikes. I think all the bad stuff is going to come to Twitch. Not all the good stuff from Twitch is going to come to YouTube, unfortunately. We'll see, though.
But that tends to happen a lot, though, now with where we are in technology, where, like, I think I've said it a few times before, companies, instead of just innovating, are just buying. So you're having one corporation that's owning so much of a particular market or sector that you start to get these bad influences that they practice that just saturate the market in terms of their bad policies. So
the bigger company is always going to win, right? The big company that digests the smaller company is always going to like impart their own crap on it.
Well, yeah,
I know. I have firsthand experience with that one, Jay. But Skype.
I know, right? I'm reading here. Blizzard Financials World of Warcraft is down to 6.8 million subscribers. Down from what? I think they were up to 15 million at one point. Still, 6.8 million subscribers monthly on a platform that's about 10 years old? Just about 10 years old? That's not bad.
No, that they've milked that thing to absolute death. That thing's made more money than God. So
now the original developers of World of Warcraft started a new MMO, right?
What is it?
I can't remember the name. I was actually watching my friend play it at his house. He's in the beta. Guys, what's the name of the new MMO that's currently in development and open beta right now from the same developers as Blizzard's original dev team for WoW? I cannot remember the name of it, but it's really cool. It's like World of Warcraft meets like StarCraft, not StarCraft, but very futuristic. It's hard to explain. It's like a mashup, right? Kind of like BioShock is, right? Or steampunk, right?
Okay.
Steampunk is like, old meets future and meshed together, and that's the environment. It's kind of like that in a sense. There's like lasers and laser swords, and not lightsabers, but like laser pistols and things like that, but with a World of Warcraft kind of feel. It's really strange.
Hey Jay, everybody's saying my audio is super off and it's bugging them. Like, there's a lot of comments. Is it out of sync? Like, what's going on? What's going on, big guy?
I think your camera might actually be slightly behind, but I can't do anything about it. It's just the way your stream's coming over.
Oh, here. Let me stop the camera and start it again. Let me do that. Hold on. Here we go. Boop, boop.
Yeah, I
check,
can't
check.
do it. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I can't do anything about it, guys. We're a slave to Skype here. WildStar. I think that's it. WildStar.
Oh, I've never heard of it. I'll have to go look that up. Firefall.
I was
Team
watching
Fortress 2. Somebody's like TF2. Yeah. Team Fortress 2. I want to see that as an MMO.
TF2 confirmed.
No, Half-Life. Oh, Jay, do you want to tell us all why Half-Life 3 is officially confirmed now?
Okay. Do I really need to go through this?
You do.
So. People are constantly asking me, Jay, why do you hate Titan Z so much? And I was like, you know what? I don't know. I just have this feeling. I just have this. In the pit of my stomach, in the back of my mind, it's just constant, like Titan Z. There's just something not right with it. And I started thinking about it. I was like, wait a minute. So, Titan Z is Z in the UK, right? We say Z in the US and it's Z in Europe and a lot of other languages. It's Z. And I'm like, Z. So my cousin's name is Zed, and it's short for Zedekiah. And Zedekiah was the last known ruler or king of before the destruction of Babylon. And I'm like, oh my God, Titan Zed. This is the precursor to the destruction of NVIDIA. That's what it is. Titan Z is the beginning of the end for NVIDIA, and I think that's why I hate them now. I can't wait till the A80 launches, though.
I know, me too.
Because that's going to ship with Half-Life 3.
It is.
God, that's going to be like a confirmed rumor now. Jay says it's shipping with Half-Life 3.
Yeah, you heard it, guys. It's official. NVIDIA 880s are shipping with Half-Life 3, and it's also coming with Portal 4, because they're just going to skip 3, because Half-Life already took that.
Portal. Jeez. I was like, how did Portal make its way into this?
Oh, don't say that. Don't say Jay looks bad with the glasses on. We look sexy. Are you kidding me, dude? We can go like bar hopping with these sumbitches on.
Let's see your picture, Killa.
I look like a cyborg, dude. Dude, ladies would be all over that, dude. I got like that little laser eye.
And I can tell you right now, the eye fatigue couldn't give a shit at what Killa has to say.
Eye fatigue's like just stupid. Nobody likes eye fatigue. The main reason I got him on is
James Bartlett.
What?
James Bartlett on Twitter says it's Guild Wars. I think nope, it's not Guild Wars. It's WildStar.
It's not Guild Wars. It's not Guild Wars. It's not Wizardry either. For you, like, if anybody gets that joke, they're like 40 years old. Let's see here. Take them glasses off. You guys are better without them. Oh my god, it's still Killa. One person's complaining about the glasses. Killa, why do you care what we look like? Why? Why do you care?
Is he still going? Here, I'm just gonna ban him.
Yeah.
And
You did now.
blocked.
See what you did.
I just don't feel like seeing his negativity there. Killa has gotten himself blocked because he thinks his opinion regarding my glasses matter. Therefore, he is gone. All right.
See what you done now. Oh, hey, Swashin's in the house. Woohoo! What's up? Pimp my setup. I love those guys.
Google
See,
threat.
Right, that's what you need these on. It's like you got this ring light just like baking my face right now. I like the cyborg guy. Nah, I like the cyborg guy.
I like how you have a cyborg eye and there's like this halo of light coming up from behind you with the light. It's like swing.
Or I could just do this. How's that? Hi, I am ethereal.
I really don't need to see the back of your throat.
Oh crap! This light's doing it. Darn it! The little ring lights are having some technical difficulties here.
What are you doing with your arm?
I don't know. Reaching around it, and, like turning the knob.
Oh, this looked like you were like holding up a shield.
I was, Jay. You was attacking me.
So cable companies are blaming Google for net neutrality?
What?
I don't know. I just see this article. Cable companies, Google's threatening net neutrality, not us. That's what they're saying. So let me just kind of look at the premise here. Cable companies, Google threatens net neutrality, not us. The real threat to online freedom is from internet giants like Google and Netflix, according to major cable companies. Oh God. So the cable
is this cable companies firing back, basically?
The cable companies are firing back, saying Google and Netflix are to blame.
It's not our fault. They're so big and they use so much bandwidth. What are we to do? Oh my god! Oh.
The National Cable and Telecommunications Association, which represents all major cable companies, wrote that a relatively concentrated group of large web companies such as Google, Netflix, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, and Facebook have enormous and growing power over consumers' ability to access the internet and their choice of the internet. So they're blaming these large companies and their influences for net neutrality issues. Yeah. It makes no sense to focus exclusively on internet access providers and ignore conduct by websites that threatens similar harms, the cable lobbying group wrote. Okay.
Keep the net neutral. That's all I care about. Everything else can just, I don't know, go suck that D thing.
What D thing? What are you talking about?
The D.
What thing?
Are you not familiar with the D?
I don't know what you're talking
about. The D. You know.
The what?
The D?
The dentist?
No, the D.
So let's see how many times I can get you to say the D.
Oh my god. Let's see. I'm rolling through some tech news here just for shits and giggles.
Evolve is pushed back to February. That's too bad. Evolve was one of the games I was kind of looking forward to.
Let's see, what do we got here? Ooh, what is this? So Facebook wants to get Hollywood directors and studios interested in the Oculus Rift. Well, that doesn't surprise me. I can't wait for the DK2 though, guys. I will be getting a DK2 to review in I think a week or two. My good friend Brian ordered 2 of them, and he's going to give me one, hopefully unopened. That'd be cool if he get me one I can unbox.
Who is that?
Sweet. My friend Brian.
Oh, Brian. Okay, I thought you said Rob. Yeah. Rob's the guy we played iRacing with, huh?
Yeah. Oh. No, Rob's cool. Rob's the guy working on my Halo helmet.
I know, but I'm saying we that night you streamed iRacing. That's who Rob was, right?
Yep.
You gave
I gave him my G25 wheel too, so he can keep racing with us. Let's see.
Did you hear about the guy?
Oh, go ahead.
No, you got a story. Go ahead.
Oh no, saying Microsoft wants you to say farewell to ye old Internet Explorer. They're trying to deprecate the old versions of Internet Explorer, and I couldn't care less. All right, next.
So did you guys hear about the guy in Mexico City who killed himself taking a selfie?
Like for real?
Yeah. Well, he didn't just momentarily kill himself.
Like, okay, but was it intentional or like what? Was he committing suicide? What was the guy doing here?
It was an accident. So he was playing around with his friend's gun, and he took a selfie holding the gun to his head and pulled the trigger. Yeah. Can't make this up.
That's right. Dark award plus.
Man shoots himself man shoots himself while posing for selfie. His name is Oscar Otero Aguilar.
Oh my god, what would have been worse is if he actually like accidentally tapped the button like as the gun was going off, and then it like to Instagram. That would have been a nightmare.
Let's see. I'll put this up on here real quick so you guys can see our Darwin Award. Bing, there he is right there. That is the gentleman who blew off his head taking a selfie. Now I've heard of people like walking into traffic or crashing, taking selfies in the car, sort of thing. Or like, you know, people stepping off a curb or leaning out like over the, you know, that sort of thing, but not straight up putting a gun to your head.
No, but that's the thing is like, okay, one thing, don't put a gun to your head. 2, if you're going to do it, make sure it's a toy gun. And 3, for the love of God, please just, if it's a real gun, unload it, check the breech.
Here's the funny part.
Are you ready? Stupid for trying.
Are you ready for this? This article, so many people were starting to talk about like gun laws. Like, this is why we need stricter gun laws in this country, blah, blah, blah. First of all, this is in Mexico, and 2, handguns are not legal in Mexico. So
yeah, but that proves the whole point of having a law does absolutely nothing.
Yeah, so this happened just outside Mexico City. Yeah.
So just remember, kids, even if it's against the law, you're still going to shoot yourself in the head taking a selfie. So don't do it. Just don't.
So if you guys are on to Twitter and you guys have a question, we do have a hashtag, isn't it? Ask Tech Talk.
Ask Tech Talk. If you hashtag Ask Tech Talk, and is an awesome question. Wait a second, who's? Oh, okay. Now I'm seeing on the stream. Sorry, that was confusing me. I was looking at the string. I was like, why is this guy just like randomly showing up? I get so thrown off by the timing. Oh my god! I'm like, why are you just putting pictures of random dudes up there? Okay. Well, that's sad that guy died. But seriously, don't take pictures of yourself with a gun to your head.
Well, I mean, according to the article, I mean, I guess the guy was like drinking and stuff at the same time. So. The thing is, like, the friend that he borrowed the gun from or was playing around with, he like took off. He left the scene, left the girlfriend behind, so the girlfriend got arrested.
So wait, did he like blow his head off in front of the girlfriend?
Yeah, she came out of the house screaming, and the neighbor's the one that called the police.
Oh my god, dude!
That's better and better, doesn't it?
When selfies go horribly wrong.
You know, you could host an entire series of bad selfies if you just did a 10-minute YouTube search or Google search, whatever. All right, so
my favorite ones are all the selfies where the people are like unaware of the stuff that's going on in the background.
Like that famous shit in the toilet one.
Yeah, that one's great. Yeah, where the lady's like all trying to take like a beautiful selfie and there's a dump in there. No, but another one I saw was like there was a donkey standing behind a guy and he was like taking a selfie and the donkey just had like a raging boner. He completely couldn't have been placed better in the shot. It looked like he freaking composed it. He's like, hey, look at me, I'm cool, I'm a cowboy. I need to go find that one.
Okay.
Let's see, we got Ask Tech Talk. Should we just go for the GPU questions out of the gate? Like,
I don't know. Stephen Bonnell says, what's with the yellow tinted glasses? These are gunners. They help my eyes from looking at screens all day.
They have slight magnification. They take the blue light away. Yeah, it makes it really easy on your eyes, keeps your eyes from drying out. They're like great as long as you're not doing anything that requires color accuracy.
Yeah, like when I'm editing, I don't wear them until I get the color correction right, and then I put them back on. But I didn't think they worked like prior to using them, and then I forced myself to use them for a week, and now I wear them every day at work all day.
The most time I use them is I don't use them with the lights on because I have like a lot of light in here. It's when I turn off all the lights and it's dark. That's when I like to wear them. For some reason, it just really comfortable on the eyes. My eyes dry out really bad, like open them up and looking at the screen when it's dark.
Okay, Chloe, Razer Naga or Logitech G600? I've never had a Razer product that didn't break on me, so I'm going to go with the Logitech G600. Plenty of people are going to be like, Jay, mine never broke. Guys, I've had 2 Death Adders, an MMO, and a Black Widow Ultimate keyboard, and all of them took shit on me. You know, I should be able to swing them around and slam them on the desk when I get mad and have them stay together, okay?
That's true. Like, if you're designing a mouse, you need to keep in mind that people are going to, like, just wail the thing around by the cord. Let's see. I've got a Logitech mouse coming for review next week. I'm trying to remember which one it is.
Is that a mass drop thing?
Yeah. It's, let me see here.
I was like, because I know Logitech didn't hit you up.
Oh, yeah. No, was it the G402? No, 502.
I have a G700S that just sits in the closet, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, it's the 502. I just went and looked it up. Okay, so I'll be reviewing the G502.
Jerone, I think it is, Jeroen, Jerone. He wants to know what we enjoy most about doing YouTube. I'll let you answer first.
They're just piles of money. I love it. Like when the truck backs up, it's like boop, 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 and then I like swim in it like Scrooge McDuck. It's
I hate when the first money truck shows up late and it's blocking the second money truck, so you have to hurry up and offload the crates of money, like, you know, and you don't have time to count it, so you're worried they might have shorted you a few million.
Well, I'm more worried about, like, you know, I pay all my servants to go out there and unload and then I have to pay them overtime, and then if I give too much overtime, then I have to pay for their benefits, and you know that cuts into my crates of money.
You know what the worst part about the servants is, though, is you have to constantly frisk them.
That's true, because they're always trying to steal the money because there's just so much of it everywhere, you'd never see it missing.
Yeah.
That's the problem. But in all seriousness, no, my favorite part about doing YouTube is, honestly, I like the attention. I like the instant gratification of posting a video and looking at it and being like, oh my God, people like what I do. It's enjoyable.
I think, honestly, for me, it's the interaction. When I started a channel, one of the first things I told Holiday Doc, who was the guy who influenced me in getting started and really pushed me, was I told him, I said, I can't wait till I'm big enough to where if I like a video or I tweet out something like, hey, check this out, and I can actually drive traffic to people. That's what I like. I like being able to help smaller channels when I can, and I really do like just the constant interaction. Like, it's, I know, Jerry, you experience this too. Like, I'll go through all of my messages and stuff, step away for 10 minutes, come back, and everything's full again. And it's like, I love the interaction, but I also hate that I cannot keep up with it.
No, Jay, you know how interactive I am. I'm out of control, and I do love that. I do love that part. But yeah, there's some times where the thing that bugs me, that I know we're talking about the best part, the thing that bugs me the most is I am so interactive. I probably spend 4 hours of my day every single day just responding to people, and I like doing it, but I hate it when I miss like one message and 14 hours later that person's like, you don't respond to me, you never respond to anything I do, and then I go back and look at their feed and it's like they messaged me once for the first time like 14 hours ago. This happens like almost daily now.
Well, yeah, and you look and they've only tweeted one tweet ever, and it was to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
But I think
that bugs the hell out of me.
Yeah, but I and it's not their first thought either of, well, maybe this guy's getting a lot of messages. To them, it's a one-on-one. It's you and them. Yeah. But what they forget to realize is for us, it's 1 on 100 and some odd thousand.
Yeah, you know? It's yeah, it gets a little tricky, especially with the emails too. Because I'd say right now I probably get 50 to 100 emails on average a day, and I try to go through all of them, but I can't. You just can't go through them because some of them are like 6-8 pages long, and it's like I want to read them, so I flag them, and then I go back and read those ones later when I have more time. It's crazy. But I do respond to a lot of emails.
But then you end up with this massive like set of flagged emails that you just don't go back to because you're like, oh, look, every single one of those flags is like a massively long email, and you realize you don't have time to read them sometimes, so you don't go back to them right away. And then I responded to some messages recently. I felt bad. I was like, sorry it took me so long to get back to you, but I was responding to people who wrote me in May, you know, and here we are in August, and it's like, you know, at least I got back to you. Granted, it's probably late and it didn't help, but I just wanted you to know I got back to you. But
I try to get back to as many people as I possibly can. Hey, Ubu just asked us a question.
Is it about the OS?
No, it's loaded, though. He said, if you had a choice of the gender of your child, did you prefer a boy or a girl?
You know, well, I mean, I was asked this a lot, obviously, recently, considering we're over halfway through our pregnancy right now. I had a preference, a slight preference, when I had my first child. I would have liked to have had a boy first, just so that there could have been like an older brother figure to kind of look after the other kids, sort of thing. But since my youngest, or my oldest, my only right now, is a girl, I have absolutely no preference. In fact, we were shopping for some baby clothes last night, and it's much more fun to shop for a girl. Everything's cute, you know, everyone loves little girls, and I really don't care, boy or girl.
For me, when we were having our first kid, I really wanted a girl. And the reason why I really wanted a girl was my mom was actually dying from cancer at the time, and I actually wanted to name our daughter Melissa. Like, that was the name that we picked, because that was my mom's name.
Way to kill it, Jerry. Way to kill it.
But I dropped the ball, apparently, and the chromosomes got all backwards and stuff. And so now we got Xander. But the thing is I've noticed raising a little boy, especially a little boy with special needs, I wouldn't trade it for the world. His little personality is just wild. Like, and you can tell he's a little boy. He definitely has the boy traits, like the way he carries himself, the way he acts, all that stuff. And I couldn't imagine it being any different. It's almost weird. It's like your kids almost morph to what you can handle. I don't know if that makes sense. It's weird. Like everybody's all asked. Like you might look at somebody else's kid and be like, "Oh my god, that kid's like a little holy terror or something." But no, his personality matches what his parents.
You met my daughter, Jerry. You met my daughter.
Your daughter's got some energy. I'm gonna say your daughter's
got
some spunk.
She does not. She doesn't stop. Half the time I'm doing tech talk, she's like got her face in the corner of the door, like yelling something at me, and it's like, "Let me alone."
Human Titan Z. That's what your daughter is. She's a human Titan Z, Jay.
What a horrible thing to say.
No, I mean, like the power that she exudes, and the money she consumes too, probably. Why, Jay? Why? Why would you do that?
Oh my God. It's funny.
This machine works. I'm sorry, guys.
A few days ago, I was actually emailing back and forth with Linus, and he had like kind of randomly asked, like, "Hey, are you guys having a boy or a girl?" Right? And I told him, I said, "We're going to find out." This was the night we were going to find out. I said, "Hey, we're going to find out. I'll tell you after." So I told him after. I said, "Hey, we're having a girl," and he was like, "Oh, that's awesome. My wife really wants a girl." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't really have too much of a preference." And he's like, "Well, hey, if we end up having a boy, do you want to trade kids?" And I was like, "Wait a minute. So you guys are doing the whole like let's be surprised thing?" But he had a similar situation to the wife and I, where every time they went to the doctor, for their ultrasounds, the kid just would not cooperate and reveal itself. And the first 2 times we went to get ultrasounds, the kid wouldn't reveal itself. The first time the legs were crossed, and the second time the legs were spread open, but both hands were in the crotch, just like hanging on to the junk. And so we ended up going to one of the ultrasound institutes, which is where they, like the institutes where you learn how to be a imaging tech. So you can do that for free. And the doctor there who teaches the class was like, "Oh boy, that is definitely a girl," because the second time she was just like wide open for the world to see. So that's when Linus was like, "Hey, if we have a boy, do you want to trade kids?" I'm like, "Yeah, let me talk to the wife on that one." So that's why today when he said he had a girl, I had messaged or I emailed him and I said, "Man, congratulations," because I really didn't want to give up my daughter.
Yeah, I wouldn't give up my kids either. I mean, unless the money was right. If the money was right, then I would consider it.
Okay, so D-Man Duck really, really, really wants to know if we're a boobs or a booty guy. He's asked like 22 times.
I'm a boobs guy.
Boobs. Me too.
Mega boobs guy.
Which is why pregnancy wife is kind of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, Jay, can I get a fist bump on that? Yeah.
Your hand was glowing, my friend.
Oh, I know, right? I know, it looks like a ghost arm.
Captain Blaze wants to know when the next update regarding your transducer mounts is coming. Okay,
so I got an update. I actually do have an update on that. I got mail from the fabricator, and he had to go to New York for something for like a week. And then he said right when he gets back from New York, he's going to program the CNC machine to cut the parts and then weld them and finish them and send them to me as soon as possible. So it'll probably be a couple more weeks, but he's got everything he needs. I gave him the designs that he needs to program the machine to to fabricate metal versions of the plastic versions we tested.
Okay, so
it's coming.
So Keith May says, "For the love of God, will you tell Tech Vids for you to stop yelling in the comments? I can do you one better. I'm going to watch, and if I continue to see it go by, I'm going to just unfortunately mute the guy." Oh, there it is. All right, sorry, Tech Vids. We don't tolerate the spams around here.
Yeah, no spammings. No, you don't do that.
So I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today, guys. I actually have a affiliate code that I'm going to be talking about today. You guys may have seen some of the other YouTubers talk about it, but this is a service I actually used a while back, and I'm using them again because of, I'm lazy. And that being audible.com. Now, before you guys are like, audible.com, nobody uses audible.com. I actually only knew about the Harry Potter books because I listened to them on audio when I used to drive a truck locally. So you guys, if you just want to check out audible.com, it's an absolutely free membership for the first month. It's down in the description there. Check it out if you want. There's lots of music, books on tape. Tape. Does anybody listen to tape anymore? I don't listen to tape anymore. Do you, Jerry?
Tape? What's tape?
I know, right?
What you use to hold paper together, right? Like.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, there's an affiliate code down there to get you guys a free 30-day trial, and helps out the channel a little bit if you guys check that out. But audible.com, books on audio if you guys are lazy like me. I cannot sit there and read a book. I don't know about you, but I can't do it.
No, the funny thing about me is in my life, the only book that I've ever read that isn't a tech manuals I can read through like crazy. Like I can read 1,000-page C# book in 2 days.
Yeah.
I've done it before. But when it comes to actual stories, no, I don't have that mind's eye that to make it better than a movie. Like everybody's always like, oh, it's better than a movie. No, I don't want to read it. I don't want to. So the only thing I've ever read was, no kidding, Buck Rogers. I read a Buck Rogers book when I was like 16 years old. That was it.
I think I was in middle school when the last book I read from beginning to end. I tried, but I just can't do it. Like I'm too much of a visual person. And if I let myself go to my imagination to try and figure out what's going on, I end up in some pretty weird places. So, yeah, but that was a Friday the 13th book. Believe it or not, it was like one of those made-up Jason Voorhees style thingies.
That seems like something you'd read, too, because you're big on Jason. A lot of people probably don't know that.
Is that like a euphemism of some sort?
Yeah, it is.
No, that's usually who I dress up as at Halloween. I have a very authentic costume, but I don't know if I'm going to do it this year. I just really don't know.
You should. You absolutely should.
Somebody was asking how much our caves cost. Mine's not really all like pricey. See, Jerry's cave is expensive because it's full of like every electronic ever known to man.
I don't know. I haven't really priced out my whole cave, but I think the general consensus is it's probably around 30 grand if you took absolutely everything in this room like at retail value. If I sold it on eBay, it'd be like $450. I'm not selling it on eBay either, so don't ask me to.
With all of your depreciation?
Yep.
The original Shane is asking, Jay, what are your settings on your mixer? I actually have plus 2 on the bass, and then my highs are -2 right now. But I pulled a lot of the bass out from when I did that video, so I'm too much of a visual person. Someone says, haha. Yeah, I'm telling you right now. See, the problem is I go to read something, and I have to read it 2 or 3 times because I ADD in the mid-sentence. And I'm very good at reading a sentence, but not paying attention to what I'm reading. I'm one of those people. So
what's funny is oh, go ahead. Sorry, I thought you were stopping.
No, it just made school very difficult for me sometimes, like when it came to like, English class and social studies and stuff like that, because I would have to read the frickin' assignment 3 times.
Yeah, no, and I have like light dyslexia too. So unless I'm really super interested in what I'm reading, I just start getting all over the place and confused. Yeah. So that's one thing. Now, the funny thing is I never have that problem reading tech manuals. When I'm reading code and stuff like that, never a problem. But when I'm reading a book, for some damn reason, after I read a couple of pages, I just start getting all over the place and shit starts getting really confused. And then, like you said, you have to read it over and over again.
Well, yeah, but that's because our brains are wired for tech. So we can read tech and make sense of it. But I mean, when I'm reading about Julius Caesar, granted, history is very important, and history was actually one of my favorite subjects. It's just flat out reading a story like fiction or something. I can't do that. I can't just sit there and do that. But I can listen to it. I can listen to it on tape or on CD or MP3 or whatever just fine. In fact, I listened to all of the Harry Potters on audio when I was working.
Everybody keeps telling me that I should read the Harry Potter books, but I'm like, I don't read books. Everybody's like, oh, it's so much better than the movies. It's so much better.
Well, because there's so much detail in the book. There's so much detail in any of the books, and the fact that you let your imagination kind of fill in those details, and your imagination is way better than any Hollywood special effect. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean, Jay. If you know what I mean, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Would you rather, Jeff Jones says, would you rather publicly pee your pants or privately shit your pants? Well, I've done both.
It's true. I've done both, too. What the fuck's wrong with us?
I've done both.
Oh my god, I'm actually like kind of embarrassed that me and you both, like, what are the odds of 2 large, fat, nerdy guys that have YouTube channels both shitting themselves in private and peeing themselves in public?
What really sucks is when it's both.
Yeah. Oh, at the same time? Like,
that's the same time.
Oh shit, you got me beat, dude. For me, it was like, I'll tell you guys the story. All right.
Oh
so
god,
this is fun because
I immediately regret
this.
As
well. I've got no shame, right? So, the time I pissed myself was I got super drunk, like way drunk, like almost couldn't walk, and I went to the bathroom to take a piss, and let's just say I was still in the hallway when the peeing started, and yeah. That was a bad day. And then I turned around and I was just like, and then I went and sat back down. Oh, yeah, let's just say that required some borrowed underwear to solve. But then the time that I crap myself private. And I wouldn't call this privately. This might actually be publicly. I don't know. You guys will have to decide. I literally went to work one day. I ate some Indian food, and I normally eat Indian food. I was fine. Something was wrong with that Indian food because about a half an hour later, things that were liquid that wasn't supposed to be liquid, and I went to the bathroom and it got everywhere. It got everywhere.
Well, not to mention that the shart. I mean, there's the there's the sneaky shart. You know.
I literally had to take an entire roll of those big industrial rolls of toilet paper they have like at work, like in the stalls. I had to pull like half that roll off and like put it in my pants just to like get me to my car. And then I had to lay a whole bunch of it down on my seat so that I didn't get all over the seat. Drove home and then I had to take a shower and change.
I'm not telling my story. Hell no. You can have all of the glory on telling your shit.
I will be known as the nerd that shit his pants in public. That's fine. I will accept that title, Jay.
You are not alone though. Okay, moving back over to the Ask Tech Talk hashtag.
I love how Tech Talk just has these random tangents like, oh, today we're talking about how Google wanted to attack net neutrality and Jerry shit his pants in public. I don't take a shower.
Alan on Twitter says, what do you think about AMD making SSDs? I'm just going to point you to the replay of the video and watch the first 15 minutes.
Yeah,
we already talked about it.
I already talked about it.
Michael says, should the Razer Black Widow Ultimate 2014, should I get the DOS keyboard for, get the DOS. I already said I hate Razer products, but that's me. Why you blocked Killa? I didn't mean to offend you guys. Oh, you're only blocked for this stream. Don't worry, you're not like banned or anything.
No, it's just the police. We're not like mad or nothing. It's just you were saying things that we didn't want to see in chat, so we just blocked you. But you'll be back. Don't worry, you'll be back next time.
It's not a ban. It's not a ban. It's a block. It's just a block on this live stream.
Promise you'll be fine. We're not banning you. We don't hate your guts. We absolutely still lovers you. It's just we want to keep our glasses on and not be ridiculed about it.
Insane Optimus on Twitter says, hey guys, I'm going to college for programming. What is a good computer? Well, if you're going to go for programming, I suggest you start with the basics and maybe take some basic computer science, because I kind of feel like
MacBook Pro, because PCs are for poor people now. No, I'm just
kidding. Well, I don't know. Maybe. See, sometimes it's really hard to remember what it was like to not know about this stuff, because I feel like I've always known about it since I grew up with it. So I've evolved with the tech. Therefore, I just know the tech. But yeah. I kind of feel like if he wants to be serious about programming, he might be getting in over his head if he doesn't know what a good computer is today. Is that a right assumption?
No, it's not. And I'll tell you, and this is really weird, but you have to realize that software people and hardware people are heavily separated from each other. Like, for instance, low-level developers like kernel developers and HAL developers and stuff, they're really sharp on processor architecture, memory addressing, and stuff like that.
Because they have to utilize those APIs.
Yeah. But the higher level developers, application developers that use abstracted languages like C++ and C# and heavily use libraries and things like that, you'd be surprised how many of them don't know anything about the computer beyond the very basics of running their program. That's it.
It
cracks me up.
I get it, because I know how many times our IT ops guys are like, why do the devs keep going in here and messing with the servers? Because they get so mad because everything's like, all the VMs are like misconfigured and stuff.
The thing that makes sense about it, though, is that if you're a developer, especially across an application developer across multiple platforms, you usually use a language that's abstracted from the platform. So it's like you don't even realize how many things your app can run on. Like, for instance, if I go write a C# app, it could be compiled on Linux. It could be compiled with Mono under OS 10. Even with some of the stuff, you can even run it on the phones. Like with Xamarin, you can run stuff on Windows Phone, Android, iOS. So the developer writing the app, all he cares about is, yes, I have a display of this size, and this is how I input things.
Right.
That's like all that matters. But what I would say to this guy specifically is, if you're not doing 3D if you're not writing 3D games and you don't require like hardware accelerated graphics and stuff like that, honestly, you could learn to program on a cheap laptop that was $100 off Craigslist. You do not need a lot of memory, and you do not need a lot of CPU to actually compile software. Right. Unless you're writing like entire operating systems and stuff that take hours to render. Literally, you can still code on like a Linux netbook that costs like $50.
If you needed a lot of computing power to actually program, you wouldn't see most developers remoting into their desktops from other locations to do their work.
Yeah, it's true. I did most of my software development at Microsoft remotely through TS to one of my dev boxes in my office, sometimes from home, sometimes at work. It was just, you don't need a lot. It's a text editor. You're taking text and you're converting it to machine language, and that process really doesn't require a lot of resources. It doesn't.
Right. Mogi Ding Ding says, how does Skunkworks compare to my old Asus Crosshair V with my 8100 I had in my older vids? Well, there was a while there I had an 8120, then I had an 8350. If we're comparing Skunkworks to the 8100, Skunkworks is more than twice as powerful in compute functions. So you can't even compare Skunkworks to anything AMD. I'm sorry, but it's also 3 times as expensive as that computer was too. So the scaling of the power to price ratio, obviously, So it's one of those things where.
The APUs, I was talking to you about that the other day. Like they're not fast as like a huge gaming machine, but dollar for dollar, I mean, they're heavy lifters for what they are.
It's still one of those things though where it doesn't make a whole lot of sense initially though to say go and buy an APU to start, unless you're talking a long time before you get to upgrade, because I would personally not recommend though that somebody go buy an APU and a GPU at the same time. I mean, there's other options like the Athlon 760, the new Athlon 860 was just announced the other day. Cheap FM2 processors that save you money. They're less than $100 and allow you to have more money for the GPU, which is going to give you better overall performance. So the APU to me is somebody who is like on the dirt cheap, needs to get something now that has some playability, and there's no chance of you getting a GPU today. That's the only time I would recommend an APU, or a tiny little micro box or some sort of a streaming or media PC.
Yeah. Now, were you this? I thought I heard this in one of your videos. Can't you upgrade the APU with a graphics card and have it work in concert though, to like kind of boost overall performance?
You can, but if you watch that video I did about 3 months ago, even running dual graphics, which is where the 7850K built into the A10, which is the strongest APU out on the market right now. It's a quad core with a built-in 7850K iGPU. Running in dual graphics with an R7 250 is still not as powerful as the single 270, which is only a $160 graphics card.
Oh wow, I didn't realize it was that underpowered.
Ouch. I wouldn't say underpowered. It's just I mean, you know the way that they work. I mean, the 250 by itself does not perform great. The APU by itself does not perform fantastic. You put the two together, you only gain about 20% with the two together. It's not like you're doubling the performance or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I still think the 270 or the 270X for 1080p on medium settings is that sweet spot, because you can still get 60 frames per second on 1080p on medium settings and maintain that on Battlefield 4, which means most other games are going to give you great frames per second for less than $175 on the GPU. That's phenomenal.
No, it is. Hey, we got a good question here.
Okay.
Let's see, John. How do I pronounce his last name? I don't want to say Attard because that's how it's spelled. Attard. I'm sorry, that's how it's spelled. I'm pronouncing it wrong, though. I know I am. He said, I'm bringing my PC to Japan. Will Steam be able to detect a VPN? Okay, it depends on the VPN. The VPNs themselves aren't particularly identifiable because you're just routing traffic through a network. It looks like it originates from the VPN to the server you're connecting to. But some services, such as like Netflix and Hulu, have mapped VPNs. They have actually, found IP ranges that belong to certain VPNs. And so they can detect that and figure out that you're on a VPN. So you want to be on a lesser known VPN. And even then, I can't guarantee that it won't be detected. You'll just have to try through trial and error. But as far as them being able to absolutely just like look at it and say, oh, you're a VPN, they can't do that. They would have to actually know that IP range belonged to some VPN for you to be detected.
Right. Let's see here. I can't believe this, man. I can't believe it's $46 from being 400% of the CES goal reached. That's insane. I'm gonna stop it, and then TubeStar's not gonna be happy with me. But I'm sorry, but anything else is just so far beyond necessary.
What I don't get though is if people are still donating to you, then just keep the money and use it for the next big thing. Well,
I have been. That's why there's been like a massive equipment overhaul. I mean, short of buying a studio to actually do the work in, I don't know what the next big thing is. I'm going to be banking it, obviously, because there's going to be a need at some point. I just don't know what that next...
Build a studio. Just build a studio. Just do it. Just knock out some walls, put in some sound phones, some professional stuff, get rid of that carpet. Come on.
Oh, get rid of the carpet. I'll have nothing but echo.
Well, no, you put new carpet in there. I'm just saying get rid of the crazy looking carpet. It's so crazy.
Dude, do you know how good this crazy looking carpet is when you spill things as often as me and my daughter?
Probably. Oh, are you pretty clumsy?
Dude, I don't even know how many chemicals are in this carpet from all my water cooling builds. from when I'm mixing up the chemicals, and I'm like, just splash. Oh, dear.
Did that used to be a white rug, Jay?
It used to be white. But anyway, yeah. So, guys, if you're curious about the tube start, this is the last week I'm going to actually talk about it on Tech Talk. So if you guys are sick of hearing about it, trust me too. But there's 19 days left. We're only $44 away from 5,000, and at 5,000, I'm going to have to come up with something pretty serious for the giveaway. I'm talking with some people right now. I'm starting to think. Here's the thing: if you put together all the parts that I have, right? And I'm thinking about putting my 4770K in there as a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away a Z97 motherboard, more than likely a processor, a power supply, a graphics card, RAM. If you guys don't see what I'm doing here, I'm basically giving away a gaming PC. So that's why I really wanted to kind of keep the stretch goals going, because I said, well, if we get to a certain point, eventually I'm giving away an entire PC.
Can I have it?
Well, Jerry, if you want to head on over to TubeStart, no,
I gave you $5, you asshole.
You gave me 10.
Oh, did I?
You forgot. You gave me 25. You gave me 25 last year, you cheapskate.
I was employed back then. I had a job. I had a job last year, Jay.
You're still employed. You just took a pay cut. Sort
of. Hey, a good question. Oh, whoa, seriously? Okay, the Linux nerd asked. It took me 30 minutes to compile a game I was working on in C++. Any way to speed it up in Microsoft Visual C? If your game is taking 30 minutes to compile, then you stole the source code from Electronic Arts, because they're the only ones that have a game big enough to take 30 minutes to compile. What are you compiling on? 286? I don't know. Okay, Linux nerd, send me another tweet after the stream. I'm going to try to help you, because holy crap, you should not be taking that long to render a game. Unless you're pre-rendering all the 3D scenes and stuff. That makes no sense at all.
I hope that CamX is either responding to someone or just giving general information, but he's like, 4770K is a horrible overclocker. It's like, if I'm giving one away, does it really matter? Does it matter? Oh my god, I don't know. Sometimes people look those gift horses right in the mouth, man. See you later, Ubu. Ubu's got to go bye-bye. Oh, guys, Ubu is going to be our guest next week, by the way. So you guys might as well go ahead and preliminarily go follow him or check out his channel.
Jay, I'm coming down with a 7-day cold. I don't know if I'm going to be on the show next week.
You heard it here, guys. Ubu is our new permanent co-host here on Tech Talk.
I would love to see that. I'd pay to see that. That would be awesome. Okay, I accept. All right, guys, I'm stepping down as co-host.
If you ever wanted a contrasty host situation.
That would be the best show ever. It should be an entire show of Linux versus Windows. It'd be awesome. The John Attard guy messaged me and he tweeted a picture, actually, his giant Pelican case that he's putting his PC into. So he's taking like his full-blown gaming PC overseas. And he's got a freaking giant I didn't even know they made Pelican cases that big.
Yeah, dude. I'm getting ready to buy one for this guy for CES.
No, dude. Did you go look at this picture? This Pelican case is the size of a mini fridge.
Yeah, I was going to say, they make Pelican cases that require forklifts, so they actually have sled slots in there. What? Yes. And they're stackable.
Like $100,000? Because like a little Pelican case is like $100. Like,
no,
oh my God.
the one I'm getting, it's the 1620. Look up the Pelican 1620. That's only $229.
The 620?
Yeah, the 1620.
1620.
I'm getting the Pelican 1620, and I'm going to be with the foam, and I'm going to be making it for my camera to fit in for travel.
Oh, that's not a bad. It's got latches on the side too. That's nice, actually. No, I love Pelican cases. Oh my God, I've owned 2 of them in my life, so I haven't had a bunch of them, but I've never broke one. Yeah. I still have a Pelican case that's like probably 8 or 10 years old right now that just gets thrashed around and abused, and the thing just is like new. Right. I love
them. So hey, Adrian Rogers just sent over a contribution. I didn't even put it out this time saying, hey, make a contribution, you'll get a live shout out. But hey, there you go, Adrian. Thank you very much. Yeah, I really want to get us to that 5,000 because, well, seeing as it really looks like X99 is in the future for me so soon. I really wish I had known X99 was coming out as soon as it is. I would have legitimately waited and to build this machine. I'm serious. It's not me being like first world problems or anything. It's just like I didn't think X99 was coming out till like November. And let's just say I was way wrong on the timing of its release.
So what you're saying is now I should upgrade and use that? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced, though, you coming from Sandy Bridge E, that it's going to be worth it for you.
That's the problem, though, is it's like I have a really reliable 4.6 gigahertz overclock on a 3930K, and it's like, why? Like, it just seems like the biggest benefit I would get is just maxing out the GPUs on the thing and leaving everything else alone.
Right. Hey, guys, because of Amanda Lynch and Nathan Stromberg, we are only $20 away from that 5K stretch goal. So that's kind of a big deal. Just saying.
Hookers and blow, diamonds and gold. When you hit Vegas, have some spending money. Go put it all in red.
You know what really kind of surprised me, though, regarding X99 is the fact that it's still a 2011 socket, but you can't use any of the previous 2011 CPUs on it. There's a different notch location on there, so they won't physically fit. I just think it's funny that they didn't change the socket at all. So it's still a massively huge CPU. Well, considering it's an 8-core as well, but... I mean, that would really be the only benefit for you, Jerry. You have what, a 3960K?
3930.
Oh, 3930?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I don't think going to a 5930 for you would be a huge deal.
I mean, think it would, actually.
Really, all you'd really benefit, Jerry, is DDR4.
That would probably make a significant difference on rendering times, though, in like Adobe Premiere and stuff like that.
I don't know. I mean, it's yet to be seen. I'm going to be reviewing X99 on DDR4. I'm still not sure which CPU yet. We're working on getting me a CPU, but I would love to get my hands on one of the 8-core, but that's the X, and I guarantee you I'm not going to be able to. Hey, Dylan donated 50 cents. Does that deserve a shout out?
The Man Duck?
D-Man Duck donated 50 cents.
I just want to do a shout out for it so everybody can know how cheap he is. Just be like, hey, 50 cents, D-Man Duck, woo!
Are you kidding, man? That's like half his week's pay.
So that was half his life savings he just gave you, dude.
That is extremely generous for him.
Give him one more shout out, because seriously, that was like he had to like sell stuff to make that happen.
DB Custom PCs in Ireland. 50-cent donation right there. Oh boy. Anyway,
it's bad shit crazy, but we like him.
Yeah, I you know what I'm really most excited to be giving away, though, and it's actually sitting right over there. If you guys are wondering what that giant box is, right there, that kind of goes.
Which one? They're all giant boxes.
Do you see where my finger? Well, maybe you have to look on the stream when it happens. This big box right here, guys, that is a $500 full custom water loop from EK.
Can I have it?
No.
Damn it.
You can't. Sorry.
I always thought that worked. Like, so many people always just say, can I have it? And
yeah.
I thought that everybody said yes to that.
Well, and with that, guys, we are well over 5,000 now. So now you guys are really putting me on the spot. Yeah, I think that will be the next stretch goal. My 4770K will be going in there. So you guys not only get a good processor, but you also are going to get my processor.
Oh, here's a good question. So Jake Martin keeps, and he's kind of getting a little spammy, so just take it down a notch. But he said, Jerry, can you review your Audio Technica AT2020? Please answer. My answer is I'm reviewing it right now.
Right now.
It is a great microphone. Every single time I stream, you can hear it. I am reviewing it. It is awesome. If it wasn't, I wouldn't use it.
I love when people to me sometimes are like, hey, Jay, will you review your webcam?
Works pretty good, guys.
Do you see me?
This is like better than a review. This is like 10 times better than a review. You get to see it every single week in use.
Derek Diaz, thank you very much, and Dexter. I mean, every time I see the name Dexter now, I think of the TV series.
I do too. That name has completely been associated with that because our friends named their dog Dexter, and I just immediately think he's gonna wrap me in Saran wrap and throw me in a river or something.
I know, right? And I'm gonna walk in the house one day, the whole place is like Saran wrapped. I'm like, oh god, I don't deserve this. Oh my God! Alex Lavelle, Daniel Hartland, Santiago Perez, Aaron Lang, all of you guys are freaking insane. Jerry.
Oh, hey, Man Duck just came back. He said, by the way, I make 50 cents a month off YouTube. So yeah, that's my month's payment. Dude, he just gave you a month's worth of YouTube money.
That's why he's awesome.
I think you should have to fly to Ireland, which will use the other $4,000 you made.
I don't even know. Could I even get a coach ticket to Ireland round trip for that for the donation money?
Probably not, dude. Travel is so expensive, like especially when you're traveling all the way around the entire freaking world.
I wanted to bring this up real quick. I don't know if you guys remember last week. Remember how I said CES really tightened on their requirements to being able to be registered.
Yep.
Like they were like, you have to send us all your credentials, you have to send us your proof of business, you have to send us your business card, you have to send us all of your like government information, all of the legitimate fact checking of being a business. Because I registered as an industry affiliate, they scrutinized the shit out of me, but they also gave me confirmation of welcome industry affiliate to CES 2015. So it's official. I do get to go. Whew. I was kind of worried there for a second. I mean, I would
going to do like an NSA background check on you, and then it would just be all over from there.
Yeah, because I would have really hated to have accepted Spencer Kent's money and Derek Schaaf's donations and been like, well, guys, I can't go to the showroom floor. I can go and check out the the private suites, which I'm going to, but I really want to go to the showroom floor this year.
It would have been funny. You're like standing outside the showroom store, like two big guys outside the door, like hey guys, kind of putting your camera around. Oh, look in there. Oh God, I think that was NVIDIA.
Yeah, well, Charles Nicholas, Andrew Allison, and Kyle Clannon I'm sure are very, very appreciative of. Oh, hey, Kyle donated the other 50 cents that D-Man Duck donated. So
nice.
That's pretty awesome.
Round trip to Ireland would be about $500. I don't think you travel much. It was more than $500 just to get to California for me.
That's just south a couple of miles.
Like, I could drive there, and it cost me like more than that to get there.
Yeah, guys, I promise. This is the absolute last Tech Talk where I'm like, hey, get your shout out live on Tech Talk because I'm not going to know the shit out of you guys. And hopefully next year, like I said, I won't have to do any of this crowdfunding. But so, Jerry.
Don't worry, I'll be doing all the crowdfunding from now on, guys. And since they jerk their nerves, Microsoft jerk their nerves.
Well, hey.
So now I need money.
Yeah, maybe next year Danton Ruger, Jeffrey Kohler, and Joseph Kelly will donate to your cause.
Yeah. Don't forget me, guys, because next year I'll need it.
Do you guys have
this year I'll be okay though.
Do you guys have any idea how incredibly difficult it is to hold a conversation while performing these public shout-outs and working it into the sentence? I'm actually pretty good at it, I think. Like last week, you and Ballistic were like, "Oh my God, you're just kind of tossing it all out there."
Yeah, you do a good job, Jay. That's why I do this show with you, because you carry me.
Yeah, I'm just appreciative.
If you weren't here to carry me, it would just fall apart. It wouldn't even be a Tech Talk at all.
I'm just appreciate the fact that everyone's not like, we fucking hate you, Jay, because you're constantly talking about this shit. I'm not trying to, I promise. But you guys at least get to see, the fruit of your loins. Like the mic setup, obviously, I mean, you guys can see it right here, right? YouTube. This is my mic flag. This is the mic I use at CES. Although
Can
I'm
you
not
turn it so we can see the other one? I want to see the JayzTwoCents logo. Turn it. Oh yeah, that's even better. Look at that, guys. Look at that.
And then the other side, which I have to get replaced now because they're no longer a sponsor. Yeah, guys. Some people were like, "What'd you do to piss off Aqua Tuning?" I didn't do nothing, guys. Sponsorship is not a permanent thing, people.
No,
so,
it's not.
Which is why Justin Hopkins, Jesus Chavez, and Anthony Coons understand that I need their help. And it's really freaking me out that every time you turn your head, the freaking ring light is perfectly on your pupil.
Hey guys, at some point I'm probably gonna start getting some sponsors too because they
well,
tonight's show is brought to you by Aladdin Mason Jars.
Oh my God, I have Aladdin as well.
Aladdin, please contact me.
No, I mean I'm sure people will trust the fact that you're not going to let anyone control your opinion.
Nope, I've made that perfectly clear to a lot of people.
Jerry, do a Hackintosh giveaway and give it away. Jerry's not really in the position to be giving people away.
I might do a giveaway with the company or something. But I actually want to build a Hackintosh because I'm actually doing software development on Xamarin right now, and I can only do it on my MacBook Pro, which is awesome, but it'd be nice to have a desktop to work on too.
So some people have asked, Jay, what is the excess money going to? Everything you see me holding right here. My vlog camera.
A lot of money right there.
My vlog camera right here is no, everything you see, all of the rig here, the new follow focus, the matte box is actually the same matte box I had before. The tablet's the same, but the top handle here, all the shoulder mount pieces are in the closet because it is a convertible. The new Canon 70D, which just arrived today, my Sennheiser wireless mic receiver and transmitter. The transmitter is over there. Actually, it's right. I'll show you guys right here. But everything you see me holding right here, the tripod is mounted on, the slider that my T2i is mounted on back there. You can see it right there, that slider. That's how I'm getting all of the nice new like angles and stuff I've been doing. The EQ that I'm talking on right now with this mic setup. This is the other parts of the Sennheiser microphone. So it's a professional lapel mic with their wireless receiver and transmitter now. That is something I have always wanted, but has been so far out of obtainable that if it wasn't for this TubeStar campaign, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So, and I was concerned too because there was a while there where I thought that like Callaway Computers and Meet Parikh were going to get mad that I was spending the excess on equipment. But I've actually gotten some really amazing emails from people saying, "Hey, it's really awesome that you're actually showing us what you're buying with the money," because I guess there are people out there who would have taken the money and privately spent it on, like, I don't know, hotel stays somewhere and vacation or something. But hey,
I would have just went and blew it all like on alcohol and slot machines.
I was worried that some people were going to be like, "Really, you're buying a new camera and stuff?" But then it just shows how dedicated I am to the channel that I would spend. I mean, guys, realistically, right here, there's a couple $1,000s in my hand right here by itself. I think this whole thing in my hand right here probably came to about $3,000.
You make it look good too. That's the thing, is mine looks like shit. Like, I just piled everything together on the rails and everything. You look like you actually like thought out how that's like put together and everything.
I did. I
need to like focus my inner ADHD and actually produce something that looks similar to that. That is cool.
It's not light either, though. That's why you met my cameraman, my brother-in-law Frank. He's a big guy. That's why I'm like, hey, you can hold my camera because you're strong.
Hazard Gaming says, Jerry, I love that lighting. That's some dank shit, man. Is that good? Does dank shit mean awesome?
I don't know.
It's awesome from the context it was used in.
I thought that dank when I was in school was like a bad thing, honestly.
Oh, somebody told me I should eat a weed brownie too. You know what? I want to, and I heard I've never had weed in my entire life. I don't smoke. I don't like vapor. I don't like anything. But somebody was telling me that I guess just recently, like, edibles got approved by the FDA in Washington. So I'm going to look for one. I'm going to find me a brownie, guys. I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to game for like 14 hours and eat a bucket of chicken. It's going to be awesome.
Kelly Tech says Jay could pull off an NPR fundraiser with his smooth thank you transitions. What's an NPR?
I don't know. I've heard it. I've heard it used before. I don't know what NPR means, though.
Kelly Tech, please elaborate. I don't know what NPR is. Yeah, I do try and smooth them out because I'm not going to be like, okay, guys, it's donation shout-out time. Alex, the not-so-great. I've already told you I think you're great. He's donated before, and here he is donating again. What is wrong with you?
He likes to be thanked. I like to be thanked. When I do good, I like thank yous.
Jerry, I do genuinely appreciate and thank you for giving me a week of your time every week. The cool part is, ever since I crossed 100,000, he no longer charges me. But once he hits 200,000, until I catch up, I have to pay him again.
Oh yeah, Jay. Wait a second. How much am I getting paid for this show again?
That really depends.
Zero, because I love you and I do this show from the kindness of my heart, from the kind cockles. I don't even know. Is that a word? Cockles of my heart.
I think the cockles are located between your legs.
Yep.
I like how you picked up your stomach to move.
Well, you have to. That's a big belly, man. You got to move that shit. Unless I got like a 4-foot dick, I'm not going to be able to see it unless I move out of the way, Jam.
You know it.
Information, but I'm just saying you got to move the belly.
You know, in biblical times, you were the size of a king.
That's true. People. That's what I don't get. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, you're so fat and lazy." Well, yeah, that's kings were fat and lazy. That's why I got fat. You don't realize this is a strategy. I'm trying to give off the aura of royalty.
Jerry, okay? Was it like this? Oh my god, you're so fat.
Yeah. That's what I hear when I read those comments.
Yeah, I don't know. Nicholas Lekus loves your belly fat. That's
I found out this here. I need to do a poll.
He donated to your belly fat.
Oh, nice, awesome. No, I need to do a straw poll on, like, there's some countries that like love fat people and there's other countries that don't like fat people. I've noticed this.
Yeah.
Like Canada, like a lot of Canadians like chubby dudes. Like they're into us.
All right, guys. It's time to start wrapping this up at 7:10. I only wanted to go an hour tonight. I know Jerry's got a lot of things to do.
It's at 7:30. Oops. Sorry, guys.
No, we're fine. I say I want to shut down at 7 so we can be out of here by 7:30.
I know. I got to shoot a video. Actually, can I get some help here about what video I'm shooting tonight?
Well, that's what I was just gonna say. Is why don't you talk to your audience real quick about what's coming up? I did a straw poll, so I know what I'm doing. If you guys are wondering what's going on tonight for me for tomorrow's video, I'm bringing you an old-fashioned commentary, which is where it's a gameplay. I talk over the gameplay, just talking about a topic. You guys get a video where you don't have to stare at my face. Sorry, you guys have to look at my face most of the time. And I let you guys choose the topic on Twitter. So there's a perk for following on Twitter. You guys get more interactive with the channel. I did a straw poll, and it was a landslide. You guys want me to talk about... there was 3 topics. What is the silicone lottery? The other one is what is CPU binning? And then the other one was how to budget your build and how to balance your build budget. So you guys, by landslide, wanted me to talk about how to balance your build budget. So that's tomorrow's video. It's going to be some gameplay, more than likely Battlefield 4, maybe Battlefield 3 since I've been playing that again lately. And I'll be talking about how to make the best use of your limited budgets when building your PC. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to buy. I'm not going to tell you what parts to go and pick. I'm going to tell you the way to approach it and how to think about it so that you can make the best determination of where to spend your money. Jerry, what are you doing?
The options are for you guys. My wife wants me to get the boxes out of the staircase because they've been there for like 3 months. So I have a Half-Life gravity gun, full-scale replica from Thingy that I bought back when I had it. Remember when I had that job thing, Jay? Yeah, I had that job. So I went.
Oh, at Mother's Board Computer?
No. This one, the job where I got actually real money. I got the Half-Life 2 gravity gun with sound effects, lighting, all that stuff, and I also have the Portal gun with all the LED lighting and sound effects. And I would really like to unbox those because they're sitting in the staircase, and my wife doesn't like tripping over them every day. So your options are: I could review the gravity gun first, or the Portal gun first. Which would you rather see?
I'm disappointed. This is the way I think. I thought you were going to be like, my wife wants me to move all these boxes, so I was like, hey, I could take this portal gun, and I could do some special effects, and I can portal, gravity gun move stuff. I was thinking After Effects, you were going to...
Have you ever seen me use After Effects?
No, but I know how. That's why my mind went there.
Yeah, and you probably could do it in the same time. It just takes me to do jump cuts.
No. I did a that lightsaber video I showed you where I set the Christmas tree on fire. That video was 15 seconds? It took me about 10 hours to edit that. 15 seconds! Yeah. Anyway, Scotty Whitehouse appreciates that. And Scotty Whitehouse is actually a personal friend of mine, so why the hell are you sending me your money? Oh, yeah, because he wants to play games, so he has to buy my time. Sorry, guys, I forgot. You actually have to rent.
Well, remember, I bought you, too. I mean, I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't buy you last year. I mean, you got to buy Jay. Your contribution to last year's fundraiser had absolutely nothing to do with me talking to you. I went and looked at your channel because you kept pinging the shit out of me on Twitter, and I genuinely liked your content, and I thought you were a fun guy. Bitch, I bought you, and that's the story we're going with. I bought you. Doesn't matter if it's true or not. I bought you.
No, you do know which video it is that made me like you, right?
No, which one?
I could have swore I've told you this.
You probably have, but my memory sucks, dude. I got Alzheimer's.
Before I tell you this, what's the first video of mine that you've seen? Exactly. That's what I thought.
No,
exactly.
Hold on. Hold on. You just hold on. Now, that one where you did the thing with the computer.
Now, D-Man Duck will tell you that he's the one that got you onto my channel. So, what's the last video of mine you've even seen? Do you even watch anymore, bro? Nope.
Yeah, actually, no. I just watched a video of yours.
What was it? Don't go to my channel. What was it?
Hold on. Go to your channel.
See?
You left a comment on it. Go look. I watched it. No, it was the APU. Remember, I was tweeting you about it. God. That's only one video old. I watched the video. It's one video old, and you're sitting here just giving me shit.
It's 2 videos old.
And look, and I probably even have the top comment on the video. Let me see. Hold on.
You're going to because it's you. Your comments will show up on top.
I don't. Surprisingly, no. I don't. You're at the top.
Well, granted.
No. I was giving you shit for the three times you built that computer during the live stream. I was like, dude, it would have taken you 15 minutes if you got it right the first time. You were so fast.
That's true. That's true. No, the first video I saw of yours that I liked was your. What was it? The
yeah.
No, I can't remember the name of the song. Everybody was doing it.
Oh, Harlem Shake.
Harlem Shake. It was your Harlem Shake video.
Wow.
And then the next one. And then the next.
People watch that one.
And then the next one I saw that I liked was you were it was your homage to the Twinkies being discontinued.
Oh, I need to retweet that video. I'm gonna do that, guys. Watch the Twitter later. I'm gonna retweet the Twinkie when the Twinkies went away. I was like, oh my god, my Majestic cakes are gone.
Yeah, so those were the two videos I saw of yours, and I was like, hey, this guy's kind of funny. And then you were constantly like, hey, Jay, come talk to me. Jay, come talk to me. So, but then I came to the conclusion, all you do is collect YouTubers. You're like, check. Okay, I got him following. Let's go to the next guy. Hey, Austin Evans. Austin, hey, Austin.
Yeah, says the guy that I'm sitting here co-hosting a show with right now. Yeah.
It's funny the way that worked out, though. Because I was kind of looking for like a full-time like host to hang out with me.
Admit though, I do stay in touch with the YouTubers that I meet. Look at me, I'm hosting WAN show tomorrow with Slick, and and Saturday I'm hosting Geek Out with Chris. Like every night of the week almost I'm doing something with other YouTubers.
Like I
on
said,
their channels, on their channels, not my channel. I'm not taking the money.
Like I said,
just hanging out with you guys.
Like I said, you've been collecting YouTubers.
Okay, fine. I've been collecting YouTubers. I probably have it written on my wall. You guys can't see it over here, but I actually have a Sharpie, and I put like a little slash on the wall for every YouTuber I bag over there. I'm like, yeah.
All right.
Just got minus.
So Libby Schmoliansky says, Jay, your voice turns me way on. That's it. The EQ was worth it. The preamp was worth it.
Wait, was that the same person who was like trashing on me earlier in chat?
Ashley Baker says it's 3:15 a.m. there. Well, it's only 7:15 p.m. here, so apparently you're ahead of me. What's happening today? Tell me what happens today, please.
Oh, Libby, I just went back and read. Yeah, no, Libby's just trying to get attention in chat, like really hard, saying every offensive possible thing they can. But you know, that's if you want attention, I guess that's awesome. Here, have attention.
Attention.
I am throwing my attention at you now.
Well, I am throwing my attention at Samuel Perkowski. Samuel Perkowski gets all of my attention at the moment. Thank you, sir.
My gosh. Okay, well, it looks like after reading all the comments on Twitter and on here, it looks like Portal Gun won by a landslide. I'm actually kind of surprised about that.
You didn't do it.
I kind of thought people would want to see the Gravity Gun because, one, it's a little bit bigger, and it's kind of like a little more rare. Like, I've seen more Portal Gun related stuff than Gravity Gun. But
Jerry,
we're doing Portal Gun.
I think I just confirmed Half-Life 3 again.
Oh, did you? How so?
Well, Samuel Perkowski is the one that I got a notification from that they'd sent a donation, but then the email says Jason Perkowski. My name's Jason.
Like, confirmed.
And then I got one immediately by Nick Good. Now, Jason Perkowski, I think we're talking about Half-Life 3, and then I get something from Nick Good saying good perception of confirmed. That's it.
Dude,
I cannot wait. Why the hell won't Valve make Half-Life 3? Come on, I loved Half-Life so much.
Dude,
why?
What makes you think they haven't already like programmed it like 4 times and just haven't released it?
I don't know, because
Valve's kind of known for like writing stuff and shelving it, writing stuff and shelving it.
Because Valve was much more into just re-releasing Counter-Strike 16 times under different names.
Dude, it looks like I have lipstick on with this lighting. It's like, hey guys,
anything to get those subs. Oh, what's going on Twitter? It looks like Ubu and D-Man Duck are having a conversation about something or another.
I think they're probably just ribbing each other about Linux, which would be awesome.
Ask Tech Talk. What do we got going on at Ask Tech Talk hashtag?
Well, I was fueling the fire on that one a little bit.
Were you?
Yeah.
Michael.
Stinker.
Michael says GTX 750 Ti or the R7 260X. I don't have a 260X, but if I had to compare it to the 250, I would say 750 Ti all the way. Although the 750 Ti is still not a massive powerhouse, you would think by the Ti that it would be a really strong card. It's really not. But it is still capable of medium to low settings at 1080p.
You know what I just realized? You reminded me, because I forgot, I'm sorry, I apologize, that old Demon Duck introduced me to you, so I'm going to be nicer to him. Demon Duck, I'm going to start being nicer to you.
You're such an asshole.
I know. I kind of feel bad now. I mean, he's still a little prick most of the time.
He wants to come on Tech Talk so bad.
Let's just have him on. Let's just do it.
That's dangerous.
He introduced us. Let's just have him on, and we'll just have him on a gag order. We'll put him on a 3-second delay, and when he starts going, we just cut him. Just go on.
Like on the radio, like all of a sudden you're just listening, and then they're like, "Oh, you can't say that. You can't say that," because they delayed something. You have no idea what was said.
It's funny too. Have you ever seen him miss the delay? I was listening to Kiss FM once, and the guy was like on the radio, and he's like on the phone. He's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I won this shit!" And it was like, "I cannot believe I won this shit." Somebody missed the ball. They're like, "You can't say it on the radio," but it was like the dude just missed the little window, and I was like, "Oh, job opening."
You know what's funny about FM radio is I guess the FCC allows like a certain number of slips before you start getting fined. So the radios will track those not the F bombs, but the S words and the D word and stuff. Like on Mark and Brian when they were still on the air, they used to go like right to the edge of that legality, and then Mark would be like, or Brian would be like, "Oh, I can't say that, otherwise we have to pay for that one."
I wonder if they save them up to like the end of the year, and at the very end, it's like on the very last show, they're like, fuck, shit, fuck. All right, we're out.
It's like all of a sudden, guys, we are doing the Tourette's broadcast today. D-Man Duck donated another 15 cents. That puts him up to a grand total of 65 cents. If you keep it up, I will be able to book that flight to Ireland to legitimately punch you in the face.
I'm dead serious, Jay. We need to have him on. We'll fit him in later down the road, but let's just do it. Let's have him on.
He wants to
be on his best behavior.
He has been bugging to be on for like a year. And you got to understand, I'm having Ubu on before D-Man Duck because Ubu at least has like things to contribute. D-Man Duck, I don't know. Here's the thing he doesn't understand. I have popped into his live streams, not logged in before on Twitch and things that he does with other people, and I've listened to the chat. And it's like, No, I'm telling you, he's batshit crazy, but I think he would actually be I think he'd keep it cool. Here's the problem.
Or he might DOS attack us. You don't know.
Here's the problem.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't understand a word he says.
Really?
He's got a really strong Irish accent, especially when he starts talking fast. Like I said, I have lurked in some streams he's done with people, and I've just been like, I don't know what you're saying. I think
was he drunk? I mean, he does have a thick accent, but it's not that bad. He's probably drunk.
Now, of course. Yeah, he's messaging me now, promising to be on his best behavior. I don't know. Let's just put it this way. Can I leave it right here? I leave it right here with the last thing I'm going to say on it is I don't know and not know. It's not no, it's I don't know, which is better than a no.
I don't know. We're going to think about it. You keep those donations coming, Damon Duck.
He might get up to $1.
He's gonna get up to you're gonna just see all these like little 1 cent donations coming in, and then PayPal will be like, our fee is 1 cent. Did you see that? If you tip like 3 cents, PayPal's fee just takes it all.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of people were doing that like as jokes to me. They were hitting the little donate button, donating 3 cents, then it's like YouTube takes their take it $0. Like why did YouTube even process that?
No, I got quite a few 4-cent donations. I got 1 penny out of it.
Yeah, that's weird.
But here's the thing. But here's the thing about it: is TubeStart takes their cut, so they took the penny.
That's hilarious. So if everybody just gives you like thousands of little 0 or little 4-cent donations, you're screwed basically.
Pretty much, yeah. Daniel Harland, who sent over 15 cents. I appreciate your 13 cents or your 12 cents after PayPal. You know, took their cut.
Hey, before we shut down though, guys, could you take if you enjoyed the stream, hit that like button. Looks like we have 1,180 people in here, but only 563 likes. Giving us those likes helps a lot. You guys don't realize it. When you hit that like button, it makes YouTube not want to kill us. It does. Like you are prolonging our physical lives in this world by pressing that like button.
Yeah,
and the like button too. Doesn't it? It matters to us, but it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. It's all about the relevance.
Like Seth Pretty was asking, what does it take to get you to do the Truffle Shuffle? You made a promise a while back. If you get 1,000 likes on the live stream, Jerry will do the Truffle Shuffle. And we have achieved it once. One time. We got one live Truffle Shuffle out of Jerry, and it was actually just before I hit 100K. And then I got a personal Truffle Shuffle at 100K. And it was even like in fast forward, go Jay, go Jay, go Jay, go Jay, go Jay. That was pretty awesome.
Go Jay, go Jay, go Jay. Oh yeah, if you haven't seen the 100,000 thank you video I did for Jay, you need to watch that. At least
go Jay, go Jay, go Jay, go Jay, go Jay, go Jay, go Jay. I watched that part like 16 times. I'm not gonna lie.
I did a custom Truffle Shuffle for you. That is like the highest honor you can get from me.
You did, and then I told you to stop it because the Truffle Shuffles were getting handed out too easily.
Yep, that's right. You got to hold them back because if I just start giving it up, it's going to bring the supply demand, right? You got to keep that supply demand ratio up. Maybe I should do. Everybody keeps telling me I should create a Patreon. What if I just created a Truffle Shuffle Patreon? Where it's like all I do is just Truffle Shuffle videos in weird locations, like out in front of my shed, in my front yard, at the post office, just like
Starbucks.
random, breaking out the Truffle Shuffles in random places.
That's funny.
Not doing that. Don't even joke about it. We're not doing that. We're not.
Brandon Green wants to see it. Brandon Green, he contributed just to the Truffle Shuffle. So
actually, I still owe everybody a parkour video. I forgot about that. I still need to do that. I was supposed to do a 100K parkour video, and I never did it, did I?
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I think I need to start training a little bit and do that.
No. No training. That's what
do it.
I'm serious. Just do it. Jeff Lonis says just do it through donations.
All right. I'm gonna talk to my wife and see if she can handle the camera long enough to get me a parkour video. There's a park down the street. I'm gonna go to the park. Hopefully when nobody's there. I don't want to scare any small children.
No. On a Saturday at 12.
At 12 when all the moms and dads are there, just run and dive through the swing set and like over the teeter-totter. Jump off the big toy and just like belly flop into the freaking sand pit.
Jerry, you have to. Graham Arthur agrees. You have to.
All right, guys. I'm not giving a guarantee on time, but it is happening. There will be a parkour video.
Please injure yourself.
Okay, actually, I probably should do it pretty soon because I'm not going to have health insurance in a little while. So it's probably better that I break all my arms and legs while I still have health insurance.
This is coming from the guy who has had 6 broken bones and many a ligaments practically torn off of some of my joints. Okay,
dude, we need to stream very quickly. We're at 971 likes. Shit. All right, guys. Well, it's been fantastic. Until next time.
I haven't hit like yet. Let me go.
Son of a bitch. Are we going to hit 1,000 likes?
972 likes. Yeah, and we've only got 4 minutes left in the stream. If you guys want Jerry to actually do the Truffle Shuffle.
We're just trying to shut it down. What are you doing?
We need 15 more likes. No, I said I'd go till 7:30. We have 3 minutes, and we need 15 likes, and Jerry will do the Truffle Shuffle. Now we need 12 likes, and Jerry will do the Truffle Shuffle.
Oh, I don't want to. I'm not even drunk, guys.
That's what'll make it even better. It'll be awkward. We need 8 more likes, guys. We only need 8 people. 8 people to do it. 3 people. Jerry, you're doing the Truffle Shuffle.
I'm just gonna tweet it out now. I am about to do the Truffle Shuffle live on this stream before we shut it down.
Yep. Jerry is about to do the Truffle Shuffle. About to write the Trouble Shuffle. Yeah, it's sort of a Trouble Shuffle, is it? I'm pretty sure if I refresh the page, we're there, aren't we? 1,072 likes.
It's been done. Son of a bitch. How did that happen? We were like at under 500.
Because I told him what they get at 1,000. So, no, actually, you need to thank Seth Pretty on Twitter. Using hashtag AskTechTalk, he said, what would it take for you to do the Truffle Shuffle live on stream? And I said 1,000 likes. And if he was asking me what it would take to get me to do it, there's absolutely nothing in the world that can get me to do the Truffle Shuffle.
People are already posting screenshots of 1,055 likes. Son of a bitch.
Oh, it's over 1,100 now, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 1,167 likes right now.
How did that even? I don't even understand how that happened. All right,
Jerry,
well, I guess I'm doing the Truffle Shuffle then.
Jerry, the YouTube handbook, like rule number 2 in the YouTube handbook is a call to action. Ask them to do something. We asked them to hit like to get you to do it, and look what happened. 1,180. There's 11 dislikes. Like 4 people were like, "Please don't do it, guys."
All right, we're doing the Truffle Shuffle. We're doing it. Here, I gotta move some stuff so I don't damage my house.
Don't fall through the floor, Jerry. Please don't fall through the floor.
Guys, I need to make sure I'm over a stud.
Oh, you've got a stud right here, baby.
Oh, and I'm even wearing my "I pooped today" shirt. Check that out. All right. Hold on. We gotta get the camera angle just right here.
Oh dear Lord.
Because I don't have a. They took their jab, so now I just gotta humiliate myself on stream. All right, Jay, you excited? All right, here we go.
Oh, I'm looking away. I'm looking away.
Watch, you look into my eyes, Jay, while I do this.
You've got to do it for at least 10 seconds.
You don't Truffle Shuffle for 10 seconds. It's like a 5-second thing.
No,
anyway,
he did it too.
You were partially responsible for this. You watch.
Okay, I have to force myself to do this.
All right, you guys ready? Truffle Shuffle.
It was an angry Truffle Shuffle.
Oh, it was. There was some. Oh shit! I like hurt my ass. I like Truffle Shuffled so hard I like bruised something.
How did you pull a buttock?
What the hell? Really?
Which one did you pull, Jerry?
I
Which
think I
butt
was
cheek?
shaking my ass cheeks so hard it like tore something.
Oh, I hope somebody memes that. I hope somebody memes that because I was literally holding my eyes open for that.
That was a violent truffle shuffle. That was the most violent truffle shuffle I've ever done. I like angry truffle shuffles.
I can't believe we maintained 1,200 people in here for that. 1,200 scarred.
Oh, I'm watching the stream. There it is. Nice. Prepare for all the comments now. Here comes the flood of comments.
Oh, you really got into that one. You did.
Oh my god.
I love how one of the comments of someone going, "What the fuck?" to that actually has a picture of you as their avatar.
Oh really?
So they can't be offended by that.
Oh wow. We only got a couple more dislikes though. I think the approval rate for Truffle Shuffle is very high on the positive side.
Oh dear Lord.
Christ is watching.
What happened?
And somebody posted Christ is watching. I was like, if Christ is watching, I've scarred him for life.
Someone said again at 1,500. No, again at 2,000.
No, I tore him about doing that. So we're not going to do that again until it heals.
Jerry from now on has to poop in a colostomy bag.
Hey, you better use some of that donation money to send me one of those little inflatable donuts for doing that. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Jason Porowski once again made sure that it's possible.
You son of a bitch! Can you do that? Here, give me your Arnold.
You son of a bitch!
Yeah, pretend that came from me.
All right, guys, it's
just doing a truffle shuffle. All right, anyways, shut it down.
It's time to get out of here, guys. We have authentically embarrassed Jerry.
I have to go review a portal gun now with the torn ass. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys.
That was a pretty good truffle.
Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. We just love hanging out with you guys. Even though we try and talk about tech, for the most part, we just want to talk with you. So keep the fapping going. Thank you for well over 5,000 now on the donations. It's gone to good use, as you can see behind me. Jerry, any parting words?
I was just gonna say, just remember, I keep my word, don't I?
You do.
All
right. We're gonna play that in that outro. Yeah, the outro.
Are you singing the outro then? Since I did the intro.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Sing.
All right, guys. See you next week. This is the outro song. We are singing the outros. It's JayzTwoCents and Barnacles doing TikTok. Get into the choppers. This is awesome. Yeah. Okay. Is this thing off? It's still going now.